So, welcome to this English version of a quick first steps introduction to the Betmaster Tool. As soon as you, like many others, subscribed for this tool and you logged in right now, and now you. As soon as you select English language, you will see kind of this screen here, and you may select Germany, and you may select the Bundesliga. You can select it here. It depends on your on the package you subscribe for, but you will definitely find Germany and Bundesliga. And you would like to compile the prices for the upcoming games for this event. And if you click on the games which you would like to compile, because this is what you would like to bet on, then you see this screen, this question here. The teams for this season are not initialized and finalized yet. Do you want to do this now? And yes, you would like to do this now, because it's not done yet, as the computer finds out for you. Now here you find the 18 teams playing in the Bundesliga this season, and you see that they are all the same. You can toggle the columns which would tell you what would you expect in home and away, so it's getting a bit more complex there, but you don't need to do this now. You can do this later if you want to do some fine-tuning, more or less. The computer here, if you can weigh the last season. So what it does now for you is let's do it like this, just to give you one example. You would say the last season counts most, the results of the last season count most, the one before count a bit less, the one before even less, and the 4 years ago maybe you do not want to count that much. Or you can even make it 0, or yeah, it's up to you, but I would recommend at the moment to do it like this. But you would see the differences are not large. Now what you have to do here is to click on, on Init. This is the one step you need to know. Click on the Init button here. Now you will instantly find, okay, Bayern Munich are top. Who would doubt that? You also see how many goals there may occur, and so on. And you get the strength measured in how many goals they score, how many they concede. And the quotient is their strength. So this is measured in these figures, which is pretty easy to understand, and you can also work it out yourself. If you see now Fürth and Bochum, they are rated the same, they are promoted, they are pretty low in ranking, they are still above 2 other teams, so maybe this is wrong or right. You can still adjust this later, and we can do this in a subsequent in another video to come. But for now it would actually be enough if you do it simply like that. You rely on the computer, on the results they had, weighing them, how you weighed them, and what we've done here. Now you say save. That's all you need to do, in fact, and you will get the first proper results, which you may be astonished by already, surprised by, that are pretty good. Okay, now 2 steps we've done, or 3 steps. We have weighed the past seasons. The computer calculates the strength of the teams based on your weighing and on those results. And then you click on Init, and then you click on Save. That's all you need to do in the first place. And now we can check what prices we get. We have the game Gladbach against Bayern. You may make up your mind already. You may have made up your mind. You may have checked the market already. You may have thought about the game. But now what we can do here is simply compile the price based on this, those settings we have chosen, which had not been a major task, in fact. Now the true price that the computer calculates here is 1.77, which is pretty decent, I would say. There's 4.33 4.91. This is the reciprocal of the probabilities that you can also see here, 23.08%. So we are pretty close to market, I would say. Would you bet on Gladbach or would you bet on Bayern? We can still do some fine-tuning later. At least it's a very decent price, which is very close to market, I would consider. Dortmund against Frankfurt, we can do the same thing. We do and calculate. You check the game here, and then you click on compile prices, and you get a price. Just for the game 1x2, this is the one market we originally bet on. If we want an over under and other markets to bet on, we can check them later, and I can explain that later. Now we have 151, which is also pretty close to market. I would consider it a decent first price based on, well, given what we've done so far, which was not a lot. Now we compile Wolfsburg against Bochum. We will also find a decent price. It's 154. There is 145 right now, maximum, average, minimum, which means there's just one bookmaker that gave its prices for, or made the prices for, or we have fetched the data for, which means we will have like 10 or 20 bookmakers that you will get prices to compare and check the market with. But now we just have one, but you can still compare it yourself. 154 is a very decent price on this game. If we calculate the Union against Bayern, we get 269, 395, 267, so it's a very close match, pretty even with Leverkusen, very slight favorites, which is also pretty close to market, I would say. And for this, I will leave you now. It's 4 games that we found very, very decent prices with just, you can say, 4 or 5 clicks. That's all. That's all you need for a start. If you want to get a deeper introduction or understanding of that, I can show you in other videos and explain a bit more about this. For now, I will leave you here with this, and thanks a lot, and bye-bye.